I want us to look at what the user experience of this is, and where this information is stored and how you can find it as we move towards looking at studying this information on a regular basis and evaluating how our staff uses the tool set. We need to go into Phone Operator to demonstrate what your staff are going to see when they utilize the Rapid Code toolset. So that's F2 and CU base, or that little phone button in the top right hand side. I'm going to just select an account at random. Now, if you're not using the one-click tracker technology, but you require your staff to leave behind trackers when they're done on an interaction, today they have to click on this OOO account, click into the inquiry screen, click into the tracker review screen, enter in a tracker entry. And while it doesn't take a long time to do it, every single second counts when you have a full phone queue, when we don't want to keep our members waiting. So let's say I've already assisted this member today and I'm done. I don't need to go into that tracker screen to leave behind a one-click tracker. I'm confident that Rapid Codes are configured in such a way that it will guide me to leaving that tracker automatically. I'm going to back out of this member's account. There are 3 different ways of backing out of this member's account where I'm going to be prompted with the Rapid Code pop-up menu. That is clicking the new account button, clicking this backup button, or clicking the exit/cancel button. If I manually close down CU base by clicking the red X, I will not be prompted with a Rapid Code. As long as I don't click that red X, I'm going to be prompted to leave behind a Rapid Code as I exit this account. So I'm going to click this backup button. When I do so, I get that pop-up that I showed in our presentation earlier. And this is what the actual user experience looks like. I can click this magnifying glass to choose which option I want to work with. I'm going to choose 001 resolved. And my primary subject code today, let's say this person called for a limit increase on their credit card. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that I did a limit increase for this member, and then I'm going to press enter. It automatically logs that Rapid Code to that member's account and leaves the tracker behind without me having to do any of that manual work. Before I dive into where you would see that Rapid Code data, let's go back and look at Sandy's account. And let's find where that tracker was left behind on her account, just so you can see the tracker itself. It's back here logged as a phone op call. And if I view that tracker, it left that tracker behind without me having to type any of that in. Now, because I'm in this person's account in Phone Operator, it does not know that I wasn't on the phone with them. It's still going to prompt me to leave behind a Rapid Code. So maybe in this instance, I'm going to put other, and I'm going to choose whatever option I have for like no action or re-entry, because I was simply showing you where you could find that information. So no action, save. Let's go into another member's account, and let's say I had to do a hot card or a block on a member's card for some reason. This member called with fraud. I'm going to go ahead and back out of his account, and I again have to leave a call type behind. I'm going to put unresolved. We have to issue him a new card. My primary subject code for him is COTC. There we go. What we get brought into is this member tracker entry screen. And this is where I could put in the last 4 of their card, the fraud transaction. So occurred on 10/10 at, let's say it was like Taco Bell for $10. Verified address, I would go ahead and type in that I verified his address, and then phone number is 111-222-3333. But I could click save and continue. It's going to automatically have that person to call back information filled in here. All your staff member has to do is choose a date that this needs to be taken care of. Let's say it's important, so it needs to be taken care of as soon as possible. I'm going to choose today's date and press enter. It took care of so much work for me. I didn't have to type in the tracker type, the memo type. I didn't have to start a new tracker conversation on that member's account. I didn't have to figure out who it needs to be assigned to or type that in. All of that was automatically taken care of for me.